So today we're going to carry on with division. The learning objective is to be able to use written methods for division. You've got the real life scenarios and keywords on the left hand side. The only thing that you'll need for this lesson is a pen and a pencil and some paper. You don't need a calculator. Right, so we're going to be looking at a different method today. It's called short division or a bus stop method. These are predominantly for numbers that get a bit too complicated. So we looked at some simple numbers in the last lesson, but when numbers start to get big, such as the number we have here, which is 54, we're going to need to use a different method to get the answer. So here we've got 54 divided by 3. We write it as such that the 3 is on the left hand side and we put the number 54 on the right hand side, and we've got this little line across and going downwards. The first thing we need to do is we've got 5 lots of 10s. We divide it by 3, which is 110. But I can hear you say that doesn't go into 5. 5 divided by 5 would be 1. So we've got 2 left over. So what we do is we carry 2 10s across over to the 4. So now what we need to do is do 24 divided by 3, which the answer is going to be 8. And so the final answer is going to be 18. So for this example, what we did, we divided the tens column first. 3 into 5 goes once, carried the 2 across, and then we did 3 going into 24, which is 8. So the final answer is 18. These are some of the other examples that we're going to be looking at. So like before, like usual, I will be doing 2 and then you will be doing 2 on the right hand side. So we've got the number 42 here, and we're going to divide that by 3. So if I write 42 down, like I said, line across, and then line up above. Divide that by 3. So we've got 4 10s here. 3 going into 4, it goes once. But then we're left over with 1. So what we do is we carry that 110 across to the units column. And that becomes 12. Now we need to do 3 going into 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 times. So the answer is going to be 14. To the next question, we've got a big number, 92. Divide that by 4. 4 going into 9 tenths is 2, because we've got 4 8. We're left with 1, so we're going to carry that 110 across to the units column. So now 4 going into 12, we know 4, 8, 12, 3 times. So the answer is going to be 23. Now if you can pause the video for about half a minute to a minute and just attempt the 2 questions on the right hand side, and we'll go through the answers. So the answer for this first question is 15. And for the next question, the answer is going to be 32. Right, so for the first question, we've got 186 divided by 3. So 3 going into 100 doesn't work, so we're going to put a 0 down. Then 3 going into 18, because we carry the 1 across, is going to be 6. 3 going into 6 is 2, so the answer should be 62. Moving on to a 4-digit number, 2742. Divide that by 3. 3 going into 2 hundredths doesn't go, so we're going to put a 0 down. Carry the 2 across. 3 going into 27. We know that to be 9. So we put the 9 down. 3 going into 4 goes once. Carry the 1 across. 3 going into 12 goes 4 times. So the answer should be 914. Now what I want you to do is pause the video and have an attempt at the 2 questions on the right hand side. and we'll go through the answers shortly. So the answer to the first one is going to be 74, and to the second one is going to be 812. Right, so what I want you to do for your independent task, I'm going to need you to select any four questions on the left-hand side, and then any two questions in the green box. I want you to write the questions out just the way they are written, and then I want you to show your workings out and the answers on the same page. And then if you can, take a picture of those and upload those onto ClassCharts.